Hey there, what's up YouTube? It's me, the Diva X, and it is August 9, 2014, 11:29 in the PM. This video is all about my on the run tour experience. I actually was going to just kind of shoot a video and share it and just kind of put a video stream up here. And I now have the ability to put videos up that are 15 minutes longer or more longer than 15 minutes, but I have so much footage. I have over like an hour of footage of the Beyonce concert, or I mean the On the Run tour. Okay, so first of all, obviously I keep calling it the Beyonce concert. Jay-Z was there too. It's the On the Run tour. But so if I reference it as the Beyonce concert, you understand, okay? So this journey to me was one of, if not one of the best concert experiences that I've had in a long time. I mean, it was a completely different concert experience. Let's put it that way. It's not that it was better or, it was just like completely like insane in the membrane. You can't even. Okay. So anyways, I didn't have to drive this time. Yay. Well, I don't, because for the record, I don't have to drive. I just prefer to drive usually. I hate LA traffic. That's the one thing I really don't like to do. And so I mean, there was other reasons why I didn't drive, but nonetheless, I didn't drive. And so that made the experience so much better for me because I was as well rested. Okay. She was rested. So we got to Pasadena. We circled the town a couple times. We checked into our room. We went to this awesome ass Vaughn's, which is not really what you're here for, but this Vaughn's had a full-on wine cellar with like $800 bottles of wine and shit. And it was pretty cool. And I mean, it was just crazy. So we get back to the room and then we're off to the Rose Bowl. So we had to take a taxi to the shuttle spot and then get on the shuttle and get to the Pasadena Rose Bowl. Now, when we arrived to the Rose Bowl, I didn't know what to expect. I thought we were just going to kind of go and kind of stand in line for like a fucking long ass time. And it was not very that. They had a full-on festival. So I guess it's an ongoing thing. It wasn't just because the king and the queen are in town. It was full-on like, it's a picnic in the park is what they call it. So it's a full-on like tailgate situation, which the email did not convey it as such. And so I didn't know what was happening, but it was like a full-on red carpet. It was a full-on like, there was like drink tents, there was food tents, there was a dance tent, there was, think of it as a gay pride. I mean, that's kind of what it was, minus the drag queens. I didn't even see any drag queens. I mean, I'm sure they were there and present, but maybe they snuck in in the darkness. But I obviously was not all done up because it was way too long of an excursion and I knew that I would have died. So yeah, I didn't. So we're at the festival, we're cooling, we're drinking water. They have like this mist tent that we're under. We're having a good time. We then go and buy some merchandise and then we get in line. We're in line. We finally start letting people in, and we are walking to where we're supposed to get into our seats. We had floor seats, so we had to walk kind of like a journey. On the way, I spotted Ashley. We were waiting for Frankie while he was using the restroom. I spotted Ashley and another one of Beyonce's dancers, which I realized, I'm moving the mic, sorry. I realized today that we didn't even pay no attention to the other dancer. No tea, no shade. It's just Ashley is, to me, Beyonce's main bitch. Beyonce's main dancer. Beyonce's, I mean, always, to the right of Beyonce, you find Ashley. And so it was amazing to see her walking through, 1 degree of separation from Beyonce. She was the sweetest thing. She posed for pictures, and I feel bad that we not threw shade, but we just didn't really acknowledge the other girl. I'm assuming she was another dancer, but she wasn't Ashley. And then Ashley has this hair. It's just big and red, and it's beautiful. And Ashley, she's so beautiful herself. And I can go on and on about Ashley. Like, she is pretty much everything. And Beyonce is like, she was, so for those of you who maybe don't know, you can watch some of the videos, you probably see her. She's big red hair usually, or big curly hair, but she was also in the Heaven Couldn't Wait for You, or Heaven, or I don't know what the video is called, in the on the new CD DVD video. She plays, I guess, the best friend in the video. So it's kind of last time we met Lay Twins. This time we met, Ashley. So it's like, it's a pretty amazing experience. So we go down, and like to get into the Rose Bowl, I've never been to a stadium tour, mind you. So I think I mentioned this before, and it was a journey. It's 5 minutes in, and I haven't even got to the concert yet. How about that? So there's this long ass tunnel that's basically under all the seats, obviously, that you go and then you get into the floor. Now this tunnel, it's just there's a pole down the center, and it's that incline, and it wasn't a bad incline. It was just like really random. That it's just weird. You're walking through this long ass tunnel, and I don't know. It was a different experience than what I'm used to, like with the arena tours. So we get down there, and the fucking place is huge. When you're in the middle of it, it's huge. Like, I mean, I wasn't as big. I thought it was going to be bigger, but it was still huge as it motherfucking was. And so we were there, we were chilling. We were there way early because obviously we didn't want to get stuck outside. And we didn't know what the shuttle situation was going to be, so we got there way early. So we found our seats, and then we decided to have some more drinks. I was drinking water at this point because I had already turned up before we left the room, and I had this big, huge cup of like a Carl's Jr. cup filled with vodka and some other good stuff in it. I wasn't driving, so I was like, why not? So I had one of those, and I was already turned up by the time before even the show started, and I started feeling a certain type of way. So I was just like, I need to stick with some water from now on because I cannot miss this experience. I cannot pass out. I cannot not have a wonderful time, and whatever the case may be. So the show is starting. Now, let me tell you, the energy of everyone in that arena or in the stadium was so amazing. You can hear, so before the show starts, you can tell the stars are coming in. So you're like, as the stars are coming in, we're like dead center. Like we're catwalk, Beyonce. Like we're here are seats, there's a catwalk, there's Beyonce and Jay-Z. I mean, Jay-Z was there too. And so the stars are coming in on the outer sides, and so you just see this like uproar of like crowd cheering and camera flashing as the stars are going to wherever they were sitting somewhere behind us, which is interesting. Sorry, these little flyaways that are just flying. And so that was fun. And then the show starts. I think it was about 8:30, and then the show was 2.5 hours long. Okay, so the video starts. And out come Beyonce and Jay-Z, or Jay-Z and Beyonce. I don't know who you're supposed to put first, but it was the Beyonce concert. And the crowd just goes crazy. Amazing. They come out, there's scene, there's video. The whole Bonnie and Clyde situation happens. She comes out looking fucking like the goddess that she is. Now, the words. Like, okay, I've only cried at Madonna concerts before. But I can honestly tell you that I was a little teary-eyed. Now, Beyonce has risen to the top of my artist level, and I was going to say this declaration till the end of the video, but she has put herself up there right next to Madonna. Not in the same sense as theatrics and the showmanship, and obviously she has the voice that she has, and she has her own abilities. She's a fucking amazing dancer. So they're not like in competition because they're in two separate lanes. That's how it is. But she is neck and neck, toe to toe with what to me is Madonna's caliber of performance, and again in different ways. Okay, so don't think I'm trading my places. She is not Madonna. They're in two different lanes, girl. So let's just be clear. So then they are having this moment. She has this ski mask on. That is the image that you probably see all over the place, plastered everywhere. She rips it off. They go into the next song. They're crazy in love. dancing, she's singing, she's turning the party. She is just amazing. She's hitting every moment. Jay-Z, I mean, the way the music was set up, it was like not like your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. It was like it was that, but it was like not like your song ends, my song enters. It's like my song's ending, your song starts coming in, and it was like mixed in there perfectly, seamlessly, to a point where I was like, these bitches. Now, mind you, normally I like to have a little seat during the concerts because it's just, you know, you get a little tired from standing. But the whole 2.5 hours, this bitch was on her feet. Everyone around me was dancing. I mean, even the songs, like, I mean, I'm not a big Jay-Z fan, but he performed a lot of the songs that were popular that I do know, and it just was a non-stop party. And then, of course, there was Beyonce. So Beyonce incorporated a lot of her new stuff, most of her new stuff, and faster-paced new stuff, and she even took a moment to get Pretty Hurts in there, which was an amazing little moment for her. She just has her troupe, and Jay-Z is just him, and they're just, it's kind of like this battle of like tag team, you know what I mean? And it was just super amazing, especially when they were both on stage, and Beyonce has her girls, and Jay's by himself, and they're just letting it rip. And like, I think like the biggest part is that she is just such the motherfucking diva, because she can stand there, she can hold a pose like no other bitch can hold a pose and get that applause and just stand there in all her fierceness and just turn it out just by standing there. And I am just like, I am in complete total awe with everything that is Beyonce now, because she has solidified the fact that she is the king bee, queen bee, whatever you want to call her, whatever you refer to her as, she is all of that and more. Her costumes were very fitting and becoming. There was one costume that I could have did without when she did the song. Well, we're going to get to that in a minute, but let's just talk about it now. The costume when she performed Resentment by the Lauryn Hill cover, not Resentment. I can't even think of the song, but anyways, at some point, the Resentment is like another moment in my life that I just had to, like, I just love. So the outfit she's wearing during the Lauryn Hill cover is just kind of like way too baggy and just not, to me, it's not Beyonce-esque by any means, and maybe that's what she liked. I mean, I've never seen her wear something more ugly in my life, okay? And she used to wear a lot of ugly shit when Darion was doing her stuff. So, you know, I'm not trying to, no shade, but that costume was just not becoming of her. And then in that song, too, it just wasn't. So, anyways. Run this mother. Here we go. Check come if they nick, disrespect us, no they won't. Boy, don't even try to touch this. Boy, this beat is crazy. This is how they made me. You should take this, baby. So she comes out in this Versace costume, which is everything. She has this headpiece. She's killing it. And all her dancers, of course, killing it too. Hey, Ashley. Shout out to Ashley, standing on the side of her. So then there's a little moment. Lay Twins comes out on the B stage. Or I don't even know what's called the B stage. But the catwalk stage that's right in front of us. They pop up. They're dancing. They're doing their thing. They are amazing dancers. So then we move into Flawless. And she still has this headpiece on. She's still rocking this Versace outfit. And she's just killing it. She just goes in and let's have. Like, I can't even tell you guys how, like, you know, if we had a Beyonce concert, a true 100% Beyonce concert that was 2.5 hours long, and I'm sure she can do it because that's how wonderful and amazing that she is. I'm giving her all of that. But she can probably pull that shit off. So then, you know, it is what it is. So I just can't. I'm so overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed by the whole experience of this Beyonce and Jay-Z concert, okay? Your diamond is your rock. This is my rock.
get low. Radio say speed it up, I just go slow. High like trouble, bumping on the wheels. The man ain't ever seen a booty like this. So I can think but they ain't rolling off the tongue. When he wanna smash, I just write another one. I squeezed on the beat and the beat got sicker. Gotta say it all on his mouth like liquor. Gotta say it all on his mouth like liquor. Gotta say it all on his mouth like liquor.
I will be telling you this because I didn't think I was, not that I didn't think I was going to have a good time, but I had such a much more amazing time than I had anticipated having. Because I was like, I don't, Jay-Z, I mean, no offense to him, but he's just not my, cup of tea. I don't even own any of his CDs. I have some of his songs. You can probably hear it in the background. I'm bumping it now because you just get those moments and you just want to bounce with it. Like, you can't even deny the fact that you are having a good motherfucking time through the whole show. So anyways, Jay-Z does his thing. The video montages or the video projections that they had as part of their stage that they shot for this tour were amazing. Like, that's the shit I like. That's the shit that's like, this motherfucker's put on a motherfucking show. This is so good. Like, and if you, and I don't know if anyone's, if you've heard or not, but the journey of the show, and these divorce rumors that are happening, I think it was publicity. I think it was a way we're going to a U.S. tour across the country. We got to sell a motherfucking bunch ass tickets, and we need everyone to come see us. What are we going to do? I don't think they needed to pull a stunt and say that they're getting a divorce. I don't think that they needed to do a stunt queen situation. However, I think that someone decided, let's say y'all are getting a divorce, so that way they think this is the last opportunity for them to see you guys working together in this way. So there goes the rumor mill, and all they had to say was to one person, and then the world is ready to see how much shade she's throwing on stage, how she doesn't respond to him, and everything else that's been coming out from about their concert. And now I didn't see any of that nonsense. I saw nothing but pure love, pure energy, and just pure like enjoyment for what the fuck they were doing on stage. And I just think it was a publicity stunt. Okay,